Hello there. Then I saw the right hand of him who sat on the throne, a scroll with writing on both sides, and sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a mighty angel proclaiming in a loud voice, "Who is worthy to break the seals and open the scroll?" But no one in heaven or earth or under the earth could open the scroll or even look inside it. Book of Revelation, chapter 5, verses 1 through 3. Good evening and welcome, everybody. This is Obi-Wan Pez for N Simplex Vichenko. We're going to be doing some Black Book tonight. I have pretty much absolutely no idea what this is about, apart from occultness. So we'll see how things go. And I don't even know necessarily what's better, gamepad or I'm pretty sure I turned this down earlier. Anyway. Add the quill sound, yes please. Let's turn the music down just a bit, and the effects down just a little bit there. Make sure that we can actually hear ourselves. 1920 by 1080 I think is good. We want the ultra quality. See how things go from there. I hope you all are having a good start to your week. Sort cards by suit. Oh no. Znatka? Interesting. Apprentice. Nightmare. Kodunya. Expanded target selection. Add new words to the storage bypassing the deck. I don't know what any of this is, so we'll hang on for a bit. Anyway. So yeah, we're gonna see what this Black Book is all about. I imagine this is not an actual scary game, but still.
Once upon a time, evil spirits dwelled here in these parts, and in a sense, they still do. I will tell you a story. It happened long ago, even before the revolution. It happened here, not far from Cherdin. I heard my grandmother tell it. A man was fostering an orphan girl. He was a Noah. Everyone called him Old Yegor. She didn't want to become a witch, but he taught her his craft. She was to be married to a special young man.
No arranged marriages.
I can't recall what exactly happened, but this young man took his own life. He was later buried beyond the gates of the churchyard. Which meant that he would pass straight to hell.
Is it a catabasis?
Vasilisa, she refused to accept it. She was intent on bringing back his soul from the inferno.
It's catabasis.
To do this, she would need to break the 7 seals of the Black Book, which Old Yegor kept, and retrieve him. And it was for that reason that Vasilisa agreed to become a witch. But to become one, she needed to be initiated in a banya or at a crossroads. And so, Vasilisa set out for the crossroads.
All right then. Game developed by Morteshka. This also seems like folklore getting utilized for the gameplay. 1879.
I slept poorly last night. Think ever sat at the table.
I think I want to turn it up just a little bit.
Where are you now, sweetheart? Where you headed?
Ah. Settings. Yeah, voice is at 100, so pop that back up there.
Relatives, and from the warm summer, departed. There's no entrance or exit for you, it seems. Cold Mother Earth. There isn't even a churchyard fence to hold on to. Enough. I don't believe you would do this to yourself. It'll all be well. All will be well. I'll accept this knowledge from Grandpa, though I know what you thought of that. But there's no other choice. I'll drag you from that road myself. Sleep for now. Sleep. I won't be long.
Welcome to the game Black Book. Use left stick to move around. Use right stick to select a point of interest.
They didn't bury him in the holy ground. I need to go to the crossroads. The pine needles are golden with the sun already.
Ooh, herbs. Adam's Head. Adam's Head heals minor wounds. Useful thing on any journey. Replenish 5 hearts. That's a good move. I like that. Good job, devs. And nothing on the other side. Prologue. Initiation of a Koldun.
The darkness of the night is filled with anticipation. You're at Mikhail's crossroads, along with old Yegor. You know the ritual that has to be done, but you've never thought of what might happen once it's complete. However, the time to draw the circle has come.
Goblets.
The crosses look old. It seems people were buried here quite some time ago.
Where have you been? It will be midnight soon. Go over there, by that milepost. Everything you need for the ritual you'll find over there. Take the candles, we'll light them and draw a circle.
Cherding, 16 miles. Solikamsk, 102 miles. Nirop, 21 miles.
Old and enchanted candles from old Igor's hut. With their help, you can draw a circle that can offer protection against evil spirits. Applies 3 something on the first turn. Seems like it's action points. We'll go with that. There are eyes back there. Is it going to eat me? No. Herb. More Adam's Head. I get the feeling we're going to use a lot of it. Herb. Oh no.
Clearly, the Golbets here mark the graves of the
Golbet,
unclean.
not goblet.
Otherwise, Why would they be near a crossroads?
Okay. Guess I'm doing it wrong. It's fine.
This milepost has been here for a long time. The paint is almost gone.
Onomasticon. Okay, Koldun initiation. A man from Vyatka once lived in our village. He would tell us stories. One involved a miller that had to make offerings to a shishiga, or else she would prevent the mill's mechanism from turning. As an offering, he gave her part of his stores of flour, grain, and breadcrumbs. On one occasion, he forgot and offered nothing. Sure enough, the windmill ground to a halt. When the man went to investigate inside, there was the shishiga sitting on the grinder, threatening him with her finger outstretched. She suddenly vanished. The miller gathered some tobacco and threw it at the shadows in the corners of the mill that night. The windmill started to turn again, and the shishiga stopped causing mischief. Not exactly in the spirit of the arrangement, but, you know, that's fine. It isn't easy being a Koldun. Becoming one is a terrifying experience. People tell a lot of stories. One in particular comes to mind. A man decided to punish his neighbor for changing the boundary of his field to a neighboring one. He went to a Koldun and asked, "Give me a chort with which to curse my neighbor." The Koldun replied, "It's not as simple as that. Do as I say, and you shall have your chort." He then told them they would need to go to a banya at midnight. So the man gathered his courage and took his rifle and cross. Oh, is it scary at the banya? He loaded his gun with his cross and shot the hearth. A fiery dog emerged and opened its maw. The only option was to climb inside, even though his instincts told him to, he stopped himself from making the sign of the cross. He recalled at the last moment that if he did so, he would lose his hand. Koldun initiation. As in any neophyte initiation, the sorcerer, called Koldun, has to pass through the maw of a beast at a crossroads, a banya, or whatever may constitute a boundary space. Most often the initiation took place at a banya, and this is why the beast is often represented by a fiery dog. In different cultural traditions, the neophyte has to pass through the maw of a totemic ancestor. Interestingly, in the Cherdyn region, this tradition has been partially preserved. In the geographic zone where Russian people interact closely with the Komi people, Kolduns have to pass through the maw of the white swan, capercaillie, pike, lizard, or bear. All of these are totemic ancestors of the Komi Permians, and we can see the evidence of this in traditional bronze plaques and amulets. Crossroads are one of the key points of travel between the world of the living and the depths of the underworld. It is a place that exists as a boundary between worlds. That is why the heroes of fairy tales often stop at crossroads. They must choose their path. However, any path they choose leads to the world of unliving, the so-called Trideviato Tsartsvo, faraway kingdom. It is here that they must battle the serpent, or Koshai, who embodies the undead, as well as overcome other difficult challenges. Good to know. Cherdyn Uyezd was located in the northern part of the Perm gubernia. Finno-Ugric beliefs were closely interwoven with those of Christianity, creating a unique cultural blend. The first trade route from Europe to Asia passed through Cherdyn, transforming every creek, river, mountain, and hill into part of European and Asian history. Good times. Never mind.
Cherdyn, 16 miles. Solikamsk, 102 miles. Nyrop, 21 miles.
Okay, so do we just go back to him then? I guess.
Well done, Vasilisa. Now let's draw a circle. Be careful not to leave any gaps, otherwise we'll be crushed by evil spirits.
Oh, thank goodness I don't have to trace it myself.
Give me the circle. Is it all right, Grandfather?
The circle is drawn. No gaps, good. Too late to dither now.
You think that I can help him?
Sure you can. You can do anything when you have the book. So says the legend. Well, go on. It's time for you to take my knowledge. Such a long time we've spent together. Parting with it is bittersweet. Well, take it.
I have concern. Okay.
Would you look at that? What power emanates from the book? The seal is open. It seems great sorcery lurks in you. Well, think about it later.
Alternatively, the spirits sense that she is out of control of this particular situation and have opened themselves to her so that she abuses this power and then ends up becoming consumed by it. Or makes a deal with the devil.
Now speak the words I taught you.
Read the spell. Don't be scared. It's better for you if you're confident.
I'll get up without crossing myself, but I will go to the crossroads. On the crossroads, I'll draw a circle and step into it. And I shall speak. Good merchants, come and buy my cat. For this cat, give me neither inconvertible ruble nor a fine hat. But bestow me with knowledge of the dark and eyes with vision sharp. So as I have said, so it will be. My words are stone.
Here are your
hi.
merchants. Now listen carefully. If you value your life, to become a witch, you have to defeat this demon.
Puppy.
Time for your first Zagavar.
Zagavar. Cool. Each battle consists of turns. You and your enemy both take turns, but you always get to go first. When you win, you destroy all enemies before you, reducing their health to 0. Or you win when you destroy all enemies before you, reducing their health to 0. This is the Black Book. It contains all of your Zagavars. Urazi. Use the page Urazi. Yeah, well, don't really have much of an option here, do we? Press the end turn to recite. Yeah, that. Enemies. Bite. Pages you had the previous turn have changed. The book alters the pages each turn. Enemy attacks can be blocked with defense. Okay. So you get 3 defense on your turn was what that one did. We seem to have had 2 attacks against us. Maybe? Defense shields you from damage, but disappears on your next turn. Recite of the Lie, which has the defense effect 5 defense. Seems like it.
Such enchanted words protect from demons, but this protection fades quickly. Now draw up a complete Zagavar.
May combine several pages. Recite a maximum of 3 pages, as indicated by the empty slots at the top of the screen. Looks like we need something that's like cloth. Cloth, key. Orders and keys. So Zagavar consists of orders and keys. You can currently recite a Zagavar consisting of 2 orders and 1 key. You can see the type or order or key in upper corner. Cool. I think we want to go for mostly attack. And, yeah, these are both defense there. Let's go for it.
Good job, Vasya. This demon is
So it seems
nearly
like we only
dead.
took 1 damage there. Pretty
A
good.
couple more spells to rid the world of it.
Black Book helps you predict your enemy's actions. Attack for 1. Okay. Study the enemy's intents carefully to upset their plans. Bite. Makes sense. Deals 3 damage each turn, ignoring defense. Yes. Let's go with that. There you go.
Take that, you mangy hellhound. Well, now, Vasya, answer this maw. You'll be a witch as soon as you return. Well, safe travels.
Good to know. And we see things that are to come. That's it.
Is that you, Vasilisa?
Oh dear.
I should congratulate you, for the first seal is open. Only 6 remain. Oh, but will you be able to open the rest? This is another matter entirely.
Why don't you tell me what's going to happen when I open all 7 seals? The
I'm curious.
wish.
Can the Black Book grant any wish?
I mean,
Indeed, as legend dictates.
it is a 9th level spell.
Who knows? Perhaps you shall meet your beloved soon. Who is worthy to open the scroll and break its seals? No one in heaven, on earth, or beneath it has ever been able to open the scroll or look upon it. Yet.
How do I open the seals?
Oh. Can't figure it out by yourself, girl?
You don't have to be like that.
I'm disappointed in you.
We just got here.
What sort of devil are you?
How rude, Vasilisa. I'm your chief advisor. It is I who grants you the powers
no.
of Khaldun.
It is like Katavsis. We need to get his letter of recommendation.
We will become better acquainted in time, I presume.
Let me return to the land of the living.
Not just yet.
That's not what I meant. Alright.
You've forgotten your purpose. I name you a witch.
Oh. That was easy.
How many demons will you take on for your service?
I mean...
Well, I will certainly need the help of demons. So give me as many as possible.
That's the spirit.
You have just committed your first sin. They say that the fate of the Koldun and witch is to burn in eternal flames with no chance for absolution. The outcome of some events in the game is yours to decide. Your sin counter will change according to your decisions. The number of sins affects the choice of replies as well as possible game endings. They say each person has an angel on their right shoulder and devil on their left, but to whom do you turn your ear? It is entirely up to you.
But you are still too weak. Soon you will have 3 charts at your command. That's enough for now. Now go. Perhaps we'll meet again. If you manage to open the seals.
And title screen.
What? Well, are you awake? The sun rose while you were coming to. Had to drag you home. I understand it's not easy to pass through the devil's domain. So, you've seen it?
Huh? Are we home? Seems like it was all a dream. The devil made me a witch.
Well, then it is a good day. What did I tell you? You should have become a witch a long time ago.
New Belichka.
Well, what's done is done. The legend says that your wish is behind the 7 seals. I could never open the first one. Here's the second seal. The Aspen one.
So it was your
How do I
wish.
open it? Maybe it was the demon at the crossroads that opened the first.
Perhaps. I think that demons do play a part, but what spirit is the Aspen one? I'll have to rack my brain a bit. Maybe there's something in the books? You yourself are a witch now. I knew that you would not let me down. The news of your enlightenment has spread already. Must be the Susetkes who told the heads of the families. Now people will come to you for advice. I am old now, not many teeth left. My Koldun powers are waning. Now it is you who will help the people around here. Perhaps you will even find the right demon for your problem. Well, while you were coming to your senses, I've already spoken to most of the visitors. There's only one left. He's waiting behind the door.
Tutorial.
Look around for a start. Your book is over there, on the table. Do you remember how I taught you bookbinding? Afterwards, see to that visitor of yours. Some evil spirit has been giving him trouble.
Oh, is this going to be like a spell version of Alchemist?
Got it.
The alchemy game.
Have you yourself met this devil?
I was initiated as a Koldun once. I saw this devil, who gave me my charts. I couldn't even lift the first seal. And you, all you needed was one touch, and it's gone already. It seems there is great power within you. Got it?
I got it, Grandpa.
Look for the spirits around the district. Maybe we'll get lucky with the seals. We should not tarry. Who knows? Perhaps after 40 days have passed, we won't be able to help.
Oh, good.
God bless. So, Vasya, have you taken well to learning the mystical arts? Are you curious enough to learn some more?
How's our Izba built?
It was built long ago. Lots of people have lived here since. More than half a century ago, it seems. All according to old rituals. You know them by now. But I don't remember who built it. My grandfather, I suppose.
So how did you become a Khaldun, Grandfather?
I was born in Vilgard, the sixth son of my father, Yevlam Pichurov. It was a big family, not the richest though. When you have so many mouths to feed, it's hard to save money.
Especially in a subsistence economy.
But we lived well as a family. The house must have been built well. That is to say, I realize this now. Then one year, a seventh brother was born. Timofey, he was called. He was a good lad. He grew up, but I didn't look after him well enough. Heavy is this sin of mine. I still feel guilty.
Oh dear.
Vasya, having chorts is a trivial thing. You would do better to protect the ones closest to you, to fight for them.
What are chorts? There we go. Demon or devil who can serve as a Khaldun's familiar.
It's knowledge that gives us strength, for we harness their own power against them, with the chorts under our control. One day I was looking after Timofey. We were playing with the other children, but I lost my patience with the boy. I cursed him severely.
Why would you do
Sent
that?
him to the Leshi.
Also known as Vursa, Komi word. Spirits are the masters of forests and sometimes fields and meadows. They control the weather and also animals and evil spirits who inhabit their domain. Hunters and shepherds have come to an agreement with the Leshis and offer them gifts and bargains.
So the Leshi carried him away. We never found Timoshka. He'd vanished. Oh, it's hard to bear these scenes, Vasya. So hard. So I decided to become a Khaldun. I wouldn't let the Dark Ones harm my family ever again. Or so I thought. Well, I'll tell the story of how I became a Khaldun later. Ask me tomorrow. It's hard to remember all these things of the past. You'll understand when you're as old as me.
Well, that's part of it, right? So if you keep thinking about things over and over again, the path inside of your brain gets worn more and more, and that worn path is actually a good thing. In this case, it reinforces the strength of the axons and dendrites in your brain, which then connect all those things. So you try to cross-connect as many memories as possible, and that way it kind of builds a net that you can continue to access throughout the rest of your life. It's one of the reasons why playing puzzles when you get older, like doing crosswords and things like that, is good for your brain. Do exercise and all that.
How can I recognize evil spirits? How can I know when they're before me?
Simple. You've been to the world of the devil, and now you'll see everything for what it is. The only thing is, the darkness will see you too. Demons and spirits will track you down, and as soon as you glance into the darkness, you'll feel their eyes upon you as well.
Dun dun dun.
Be strong. Such is our fate. You make your own way.
No, I have to go, Grandfather. We'll talk later.
I mean, we just had a good chat. Can change the composition of the Black Book. On the right side you can see current page composition of the Black Book. Left side are pages available, but not in the current Black Book composition. You can categorize pages with special filters. You might receive pages that are currently unavailable as battle or task rewards. You can alter page composition of the book. To craft these pages, you need rubles. Black Book volume has to stay within the limits of maximum and minimum number of pages. It may also save 3 different sets of pages and change them as needed. presets are nice. In time, you uncover more Black Book pages, which are sealed away at present. You can change the composition of the Black Book at any time, except during combat. Keela, well versed. The page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color in Zagavor. Scorchit. Right waist deals 3 damage each turn, ignoring defense. Rabba. Avdalai. Avdalai? Avdalai. Avdalai. Same well versed. Yigra is a key. I feel like we've got all of those already. And Varahel. 2 defense, bless 2. Increases damage of each page for 2 turns? No. Increases the damage of each page by a value of 2, I believe. That's what that's going for. Okay. So we've got 1 Varahel, 2 Scorchit, 3 Avdalai, 3 Urazi. Keys, we've got 1 Igra, 1 Ruda, and 2 Rabba. Sure. We'll go with it. Visitors.
Oh, God bless Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fyodorovna.
God bless.
I come bearing gifts. Some flour for your household. Please, hear me out.
5 rubles.
I won't waste your time. I'll tell you straight away. Something terrible is happening at the mill. We were working in the night.
Hey, we were
when
just talking about
suddenly
this.
we heard some strange sounds, and a shadow began to darken in one of the corners. Such a deep blackness. We ran for our lives.
Throw tobacco all over.
You are known for your knowledge in these matters. What should I do now?
During the night shift at the windmill, he heard some strange sounds and saw some strange shifting shadows. What could be behind such emanations?
I mean, it could be either, but... Let's go with demons. If you answer a knowledgeability question correctly, you will receive an experience reward. Sometimes your answers will influence in-game events. To recognize the correct answer, you will have to carefully study your surroundings and the onomasticon, which you can open at any moment from your menu. You can also receive a hint by pressing the knowledge button, however you only get half the experience. Yeah, that's gonna be
Why do
demons.
you work at night? Demons are at work.
Jesus Christ.
Well, how do you think the millstones turn? Not by the wind alone, obviously.
I mean...
It's forbidden to work a windmill after nightfall.
But what do we do now? I did everything right when I built it. Please, help me. I have this old item that you might find useful.
You'd better cough it up if we help you. All right, Vasha. Look into what's going on with that place. The demon there may be of use to us, you know?
I'll find out what's going on with your chort.
Oh, thank you. I was told you wouldn't let me down. Goodbye for now.
He's not your average miller. Usually they consort with a leshy, but this miller has some chort. Well, I'll study these seals while you're off dealing with the mill. And to make your trip a bit easier, take this herb. It is called an Adam's Head. It will heal you up if anything goes sideways. Time for you to be on your way. Well, you get all that? Wanna ask anything else?
Where do I find this wind?
Don't you remember the one to the north of Vilgor? The devil haunts that place at night, people say. Go there and be back home by sunrise. We have much to do.
How do I use the herbs anyway?
Well, it's quite simple. Use them in battle to close up your wounds.
Got it, grandfather. It's time to go. See you tomorrow.
Ah, wait. One more thing. I've sent a chort to Kusheva village. He must have cursed someone. Go there and fix it. You'll earn some money in process.
All right, Grandpa.
You are now on Travel Map. Every night it will display different locations. You may go on your way only after you speak to all of your visitors. You can visit any available location, however your health recovers only after you accomplish your task and return to the Izba. Visit main task location. Can't reach it without visiting all of the other locations on the way, of course. The game autosaves each time the location changes. You can also save your progress manually, in which case the game will save as soon as you enter a new location. You can open the map by clicking on present location. We wish you the best of luck exploring the northern lands of Cherdin Uyezd. Right. Not far from Kamgort, a rich peasant named Mogilevsky built this mansion. We don't have any connection there at the moment. Kusheva village, we do need to go there eventually. Optional. So yeah, for the moment. Old riverbed. At one time the Kolva flowed through here. Now this place is a swamp.
The silver glow of the moon catches glimpses of the foul water. The chilled northern night air is split by dull croaks coming from the swamp.
Come closer. Seems like we may end up getting drowned or something like that. Draw a circle. I think we can start a battle if we do that. And walk around. Probably just avoid the problem altogether. So let's battle.
You quickly draw a circle on the soft swamp soil and light the candles. A moment passes. Another. Finally, a demon appears and lunges at your defensive circle.
Plus experience. Claw, 4 damage every turn. Good times. Let's do Scorch It. Just added a page that contains a status effect to your Zagorvar. Status effects usually reduce their value each turn. Carefully choose the right moment and the right place in a Zagorvar for pages with status effects. Right, 16. Okay. Afterlie. And well versed. Page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color. So let's do Ruda. Okay. We might take a damage off of that, but cool. Right. Kayla, well versed, and 4 attack, already in book. New, key, lock. Firm 3. The page remains active for 3 turns and affects other pages, i.e. well versed. Firm and well versed. This page remains for 1 turn and affects other pages, e.g. well versed. Page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color. Okay, so then this would add an extra black page for being a part of that. 3 rubles, 50 experience, and continue. Kamgort Woods. Piney woods to the north of Kamgort village. In the autumn you can find mushrooms upon mushrooms here. Deal with Miller's Shorts. Again, at the very top. Old windmill. Yep. Bigichi Forest. There's an old forest near Kolva River by the Bigichi village. Has a master. Every forest does. Sure.
Near the forest's edge, you see a white towel on an old stump. Someone has left a bottle of milk and some piragi.
Yeah.
These gifts is a
No.
birch charter. Peasants from Bigichi village are asking the Lesh to take care of their cattle.
We do not want to steal the gifts, nor do we want to alter the charter. That would be extremely bad.
You decide to leave the sacrifice to the Leshi untouched. This is Bigichi's folk business, not yours.
Didn't get me anything for it, though. This ravine is famous among Chiridan's herbalists. It's said you can find a lot of good herbs here, only if you're an expert in this, of course. Kachevo Lake, a curved lake on the left bank of the Kolva. They say 2 men drowned in it this year. Must be quite an unsafe place at night. Aye.
On a hillside near Kacheva Lake, you see 2 silhouettes. One is combing the other's long hair. There is something strange in his uneven movements. Something that gives you shivers.
Why do I get a feeling that's a bad idea? Let's try it. Read a prayer.
The black figures disappear as soon as you recite the name of God.
Okay. Near Nizhivka River. This river flows through Polyud Ridge. Someone in Pokcha village told me that the river was formed from the tears of Polyud. Sounds like a tall tale.
Gloomy windmill arms creak in the distance.
We're getting there.
Parting the pre-dawn fog. The shadow of an owl passes overhead. It crosses your path, a bad omen, since man's path and man's destiny are as one. Yet, could it be it was trying to point you somewhere?
Let's follow the owl.
Suddenly, you come upon a swamp and stop at its border. It is dangerous to continue onward. You turn to go back and notice a devil's finger beneath your feet.
Take the finger. New item. Devil's finger. Devils periodically shed their claws so they can grow new ones, sharper and stronger. Their discarded fingers turn to stone and have healing properties. +4. Goodness. Gorodeshensky Ravine. Said that the Chud lived here. A dangerous and unholy place. The ravines are death traps at night. Falling into one will surely leave you crippled. Chud Forest. Chud probably lived here at some point in time, as the forest name would suggest. Old Chud bronze plaques aren't hard to find around here. To come across one, however, is a bad omen. After all, they weren't made by Christian hands. Oh no. The old windmill stands at the border of the worlds, between the village and the forest. It's said that the miller is a Koldun himself, but not as strong as old Yegor.
The spruce branches part, and an old mill stands before you. This place is filled with legends and stories from the surrounding villages. Those who visited this place at dusk, or worse, at night, speak of dark phantoms in the windows of the mill, of sudden gusts of wind and other devilry. It is what they call a bad place.
Mm-hmm. More Adam's Head, because they know that we're just going to
It's a carrier log. It's
hoard
used
everything.
to turn the mill. The old wood creaks in the wind. You can climb inside using a log. There is a small hole in the wall.
Let's inspect the mill.
The old windmill is creaking from the cold wind. It is not so often that you see this kind of mill in Cirden Uyezd.
Go back. Just gonna keep getting more and more and more Adam's Head.
It's hard to see anything in the dark gloom of the night. Nevertheless, you feel your eyes getting used to the darkness. The black book may be aiding you. Amidst the thick grass, you spot an old axe, its blade covered with rust.
I mean, let's take the axe. This axe might fall apart at any moment, but it should be good enough for at least one more strike. +1 to health. It's also Adam's Head. Should be. Cool. What are you doing and where are you going? No. That is not what I asked you to do. I walked right to the door and said, use the door.
It's obvious the mill is old. Some wood has rotted through, making more windows. You approach and try to open the door. It's closed. The lock is as old as the mill. One good strike with something heavy, and it will break.
Go back. Let's see if we can go in through the back door without breaking stuff, just in case.
It's a carrier log. It's used to turn the mill. The old wood creaks in the wind. You can climb inside using a log. There is a small hole in the wall.
Let's climb
You
inside.
try to clamber up,
Nope.
but your misstep leads to a painful fall. Another attempt, and you are safe inside.
Look around. Boo.
Some kind of will has been placed here by the miller. The grindstones are still, but the blades of the mill are turning.
That's good. There's eyes in the background over there. It's fine. Oh, okay. Second floor.
This chest is for various tools used at the mill. Nothing interesting.
You study the cabinet. Among various krinkas, old pots, and birch bark containers, you find a sack with silver rubles. It might be of some use to you.
It's also not ours, and he is going to pay us anyway, and I'm not terribly worried about it. Oh dear. Uh-oh. More Adam's head.
A broken block of wood is near the wall. It seems to be part of the windmill's mechanism and the reason why the grindstones are standing still. Through a hole in the wall, you see the woods of Chirgin.
Okay.
A broken block of wood is near...
You're outside. Cool. Uh-oh. He seems like he might be serious.
I expected to see a wretched old
Nope,
man,
nope,
not
okay.
a beautiful maiden. Why are you here, then?
Sir, I'm like 12. Back off. Miller?
Well, what do you want with the windmill then?
Haven't you figured it out? Perhaps I was wrong about you. I thought of you to be a strong witch, a master of wit, deduction, and intellect.
Come on now.
Endowed with knowledge that others do not possess. I guess not.
The windmill is possessed. But is the demon's presence here as spontaneous as it appears to be? I must think about why he's here in the first place.
So... Based on what we saw before, should be that he was lured by a sacrifice. So some other sacrifice was being made and then stopped being made. Alright, as we're going to start here, so we will pause and go cycle some water. And I don't know, maybe snack, drink, something like that. Get up and stretch, everybody. Walk around, do what you need to do. We will be back in 3 minutes. Thank you so much for coming. Be right back. Alright, welcome back, everybody. Tonight we're hashtag not sponsored by the Tap Social movement. Tagline, criminally good beer. Brewed in Oxford by a group that is providing employment and training for prisoners and prison leavers to be inclusive, to build inclusive communities and reduce reoffending. So this is something to help either current or former inmates who are able to have like work release and all that other stuff, or need a job while on parole, to give them better opportunities and make sure that they don't fall to recidivism, because that's also a thing. Let's see. We have... How much time is left on this? Let's go 50. And reminder to myself, I also need to take out the trash. Okay. So I imagine that the demon is here because he was lured here by a sacrifice.
You were summoned by a sacrifice. You've been here since your creation.
Well, you are knowledgeable indeed. Not to mention, I'm bound to this pitiful miller, but I desire a powerful master.
So this one is a Home and Dry Hazy Pale Ale. It's pretty good. Dry.
Take me as your servant. My sacrifice will attract someone more agreeable.
Well then.
And you will have both your reward from the miller and the reward of my presence.
Is that legal?
Well, so be it. I could use a chort like you, if not just for the conversation.
Wait, perhaps you are not as strong as you seem.
Oh, no.
There is yet to be such a Khaldun who can outmatch the 13th brother.
No, that's not what I wanted. Right, so this is going to deal 10 damage. And he has 50 health. Oh no. That's probably going to be bad. Let's go with that and see what that does. Yeah, that kind of hurt already. Alright, Nava. Firm and well-versed. Page remains active for one turn and affects other pages. Page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color in the Zagoror. So, need to get black in order to have that. So if we go with these, this should get us 10 shield, which then defense, which then block his entire next attack and should recover 1 health for 2 turns in a row. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Okay. 3 health. See how that goes.
You are so arrogant. Do you really think
I mean,
you defeat this ancient spirit?
Yes, my book will help me.
This can't be.
did he just spend his turn taunting me? Like, I don't know what this is doing here. Oh no. Whoa. Oh, that was bad. I did literally nothing and ended my turn. Sealed. You cannot read this page. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I mean, I'm screwed because I borked that last one. Yeah. Toast. Toast. Alright. Restart battle because I just screwed that up. You try to raise your hand to make the sign of the cross, but you have no strength left. What? Oh, right, because I fell out of the window. Right, okay. Razi. Wait, hang on. Nope. 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 Remove. Come back. Scorch it. Java. Okay. What the hell? After thy. Igla. I don't think that did exactly what I wanted it to. Curses.
You are so arrogant.
Yes, my...
Ah, herb. Right, we can use herbs as well. Completely forgot about that last time. Alright, 15 health. And you can only use 1 per turn. Alright, that's fair. Waste, Razi, And Raba. Should take 7 damage. Oh! What? He took nowhere near as much damage as I thought he would. Or no, he dealt far less damage than I thought he would. That's weird. No. Take that one out. Go with the Igda, and then Afterlight twice. No, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. That's too bad. Rhoda, Scorchit, Nava. This is gonna be big damage.
Book. It is a legendary artifact. I never gave up before, and I'm not going to now.
Right, so this is firm and well versed. Should do extra damage, and as long as we do some Urazai stuff, it'll boost the other. Yep. So it's going to do 12 damage straight up. Works for me. And then we protect 3. Oof. Okay, we use herbs. And he's got 3 health left. So. Use that one. And that one. And that one. Maybe. Let's bless. Obviously I'm doing something wrong here. Woohoo! Alright. Key tongue gesture does not use word slots of a Zagor. And 1 damage. Key once and forever. Firm 1 remains active for 1 extra turn and affects other pages. And then gives bonus 2 defense. Or Perpolo deals 3 damage to all enemies. I like that one. 666 experience. Nice. I can't quite tell what that says. Might be chthonic sort of name, so
You take the demon
we'll
into
pass.
your personal service. He will ask for work, like any other chort. The mill is now without a spirit, but this is none of your concern.
New Fiend. 13th brother, his favorite occupation is to interfere with the work of peasants, so he knows all about housekeeping and farming. Resistance to status ward. Alright, new Bavichka. Return home. Though it would also be nice to have gone on some of those side quests. How to kidnap from Ibanya.
And then he disappeared. He won't be interfering with work at the windmill anymore.
So, you took up a new chore.
He'll interfere with housework here instead.
Hope it doesn't backfire. Well, while you were gone, I had some thoughts about the seals. Every single piece has its meaning, and every seal requires a demon. The second one is the Aspen one. We'll have to think what to do next.
Alright, Seal of Asp.
First seal was opened by touch, and that was all. How do I open the second?
Well, not by simply touching the asp, that's for sure. I think we need evil spirits.
Yeah, touching an asp would be a terrible idea. Do not touch poisonous snakes.
So we'll find the aspen demons.
Unless, of course, there wasn't literally the asp.
Where do you think we can find them,
It's
Grandfather?
fine.
I don't know yet. I'll have to think on it. Go deal with the things you can at the moment, and let me think.
Other seals.
Can't we open the others right away?
I doubt that, but who knows? Look around a bit and maybe you'll fortune upon the right chart.
Let's get to work.
I see. Time to get to work then. The shorts are back.
I sent them to perform an arduous task. That's why they weren't around.
Now I should give them tasks?
Well, what did you expect? You knew what you signed up for. Everything has a price, especially wishes. If you don't want them to torture you, send them to curse people. That's the life of a Khaldun for you.
And if I don't want to curse anyone?
Then suffer. These demons won't leave you alone.
I've seen them before in your bestier. Not often, though.
Now you will see them plenty. You can observe our entire gubernia in your bestiary. In the end, you decide what you do with those shorts of yours.
Uh-oh.
God help us.
Right, so Pastor with shorts. Well, the Igor has passed on to you as Pastor for the shorts. You have a number of shorts yearning for mischief. Be careful, idle shorts torment their Khaldun masters. Take some time for shorts to do their job, a day or more. Each location has a specific type of job: hunger, strife, corruption, etc. Each short has a job preference. You can discover it by learning a specific skill. Chorts perform better with their job of choice and worse with ones they hate. In order for chorts to not torment you and steal your health, don't forget to give them jobs every morning. Oh, good. So, we have 13th brother. Make children disobedient. Takes 2 days. You gain 3 sin for doing that. Oh dear. And get 10 rubles. Matvey. Oprishnik during the reign of Ivan the Terrible. Matvey is now a fiend. Defense pages give -1 more defense. Oh, if idle, I imagine. Maybe not. No, never mind. 1 day, 6, okay. Call a hailstorm. Fativashka likes it when children starve. Good. So that, make children disobedient. Fyodor Wanna-Eye Lost his eye in a bet with a sinful lot who accepted bribes and now hates people even more. Make children disobedient. I feel like the 13th brother might be the best one for that. Also, like, he's the only one that does one day. It's less than half the sin of 13th brother. Do we want to just send them out for as long as possible? Because that also seems beneficial. But then we also get what else do we have? Slander an innocent girl. Yanador blind. Call a hailstorm. Send rats. Spread lichen to a cow. Send rats. Well, rats can do a lot of damage to farming and interfere a lot with housekeeping, so that sounds promising. Spread lichen to a cow. What is an oprichnik? Ah. Demon gifts. What do we have available? You can send one chort on a meaningless job. Chort specialties and job types are visible. Yes, please. None. Okay. Ah, onomasticon. Oprichnik. Cold Wind initiation. He climbed down into the hearth, of course. What would you have done? As soon as he entered the maw, he saw fidgety little people sitting behind set tables. I want one small chort with which I can curse my neighbor, the imps replied. Matter-of-factly, we come in no fewer than 3. The man awoke in the bagnio with 3 chorts. Father, give us work. We want to eat. He gave them a cat to curse and some other small tasks. More and more chorts appeared. He tried to keep up with the demands of the chorts, but soon grew exhausted in mind and body. In the end, the chorts took to entertaining themselves with the villagers until all the inhabitants were cursed. Hooray. After his initiation, a Koldun receives not only the knowledge and power of a sorcerer, he also receives his familiars, imps known as Bes or Chort. To the uninitiated, these demons appear in many different forms. Stained glass, bugs, insects. They can also appear as little human-like creatures with the body of the man, the head of a mouse, and the arms of a frog. Familiars can be werewolves, cursed men, heretics, the unholy dead, or kikimoras. In the forest, the Koldun can be aided by werewolves and wedding guests that have been transformed into bears. Werewolves can be distinguished from regular wolves by their eyes, which burn red. A Koldun's imp familiars must always be occupied by work, or else they will cast curses on people or animals. This is why the Koldun, to keep them busy, sends his familiars to make ropes out of the sand, count the leaves of trees, or empty the sea with a teaspoon. In Perm, windmills are rarer sights than watermills. This is because it's harder to catch the wind than it is to harness the power of running water. Often, windmills were built with a moving roof that was operated with a special lever. The wind could be caught just so that the wind blades could begin moving with optimal efficiency. The most effective kind of wind was not the strongest wind, but moderate wind. Before the revolution, blades were fitted with a special fabric. They were later fitted with plywood. Izba is a traditional Russian countryside dwelling, commonly found in forests, forest steppes, and on the banks of rivers. Usually izbas are built from conifer trees. On forest steppes, izbas are sometimes built from birches, although this type of tree is rarely used in construction. The interior of an izba is laid out according to tradition. Coins and other offerings to the guardian spirit of the house are placed on the shelf in the red corner. By tradition, the hearth is always placed diagonally to the red corner. Okay, we are looking for... Do we have any information? Right. I don't know what an oporeshnik is. Send rats for both. Okay. Mean. Spread lichen to a cow. Children might starve. That's not what I want. Stop that. Slander an innocent girl. Blind. Lost design to bet with a sinful lot who accepted bribes now hates people even more. I could go send him to go harass this blind guy. Sounds horrible, but sure, why not? Call a hailstorm. Let's see. 6261 72. So I feel like Sotokamsk making children disobedient is probably the best one to give him, despite probably not actually being good at it, but we'll see how it goes.
The moment I became a Khaldun, I saw the Uyezd in a completely different light. There is no such place where a demon wouldn't hide. You just noticed? Your own chords are also a giant pain.
How did you come to be a Khaldun, Grandpa?
Well, told you the other day about the demon stealing Timofey. That's the reason for it. Fighting the pointy-tailed. I heard once that shepherds are no worse. So I became a shepherd boy, helped Prokopy, the holy fool. I shouldn't mention him at night. Knew his way around the forest, that one, and how to find lost cattle. So I studied under him. Anyway, it's a long story. I'll tell you later how I received my knowledge. It's not like I got it from him anyway.
Uh-oh.
Had to bust my butt. In any case, see how I managed to teach you. Appreciate that.
I do, Grandpa. What kind of man was he, that Prokopy?
Not a kind man at all. But of great knowledge. Cursed a lot of people. Practically earned a living that way. Nearly cursed me once.
Are shepherds really knowers?
What makes you think they aren't? Why don't you try finding all the cattle in the forest without a demon's help? One has to know how to ask the old man of the forest for help. And in case a demon steals a cow or something, you have to be able to get it back. You'll have to learn. What did you think? Shepherds lie on their backs all day?
Some of them.
You wish.
Demons are the one turning the grindstones at the mill.
Well, the miller won't turn them, that's for sure.
Can't the wind spin them? Do you have to use demons everywhere? It's dangerous, and a sin to boot.
Well, what did you expect? It will soon be the 20th century. The demons might make it easier. If they can start making flour, who knows? Maybe we can teach them to reap, too. You've heard of steam engines? Huh? I think there's a steam chart inside, like the one you can find in a samovar.
How did you manage your own chores?
Nothing to it, really. Just give them something to do. The only thing is they can't manage every task well. Their job is to wreak havoc. They don't like any other sort.
Right. Visitors it is. Welcome back.
Grigoriev Lampovich, Vasilisa Fedorovna, it's me again. Came to give my thanks. The spirits have stopped haunting us. Here's what I promised.
Antique mortar. By the looks of it, the miller inherited this mortar. It's far too old of a thing not to be enchanted. Herbs and healing zagovars restore +1 health.
The spirits broke some things in the windmill, but we'll fix it somehow. I have some money saved up. I'll use some of it to fix the windmill, and the rest I'll leave to my grandson.
That totally isn't anything that I broke.
Well, it is what it is.
Afternoon, sorcerers. I come bearing gifts.
10 rubles.
There's this woman. Gets on my nerves. It's awful. Could you curse her, maybe? Nothing serious. Just put her in her place.
Yeah, probably.
All right. I'll make her swell up, so be it.
Thank you, Vasia. Well, see you.
Is our goal not to get as many sins?
Well, and live long.
Nikolai.
My godmother sends a jug of milk and sends her regards.
7 rubles.
Kolya, is that you?
Hello, old Igor.
So, you're back.
Yeah, it's been at least a week.
You sure have grown tall. How tall are you, exactly? 12 vershoks?
Archaic Russian unit of length equal to approximately 4.4 centimeters. Saying that the man is 12 vershoks high means that his height is 2 arshins and 12 vershoks, which is about 2 meters. Jeez. What? No. Hang on. What? Oh. Okay. 2 arshins, because everybody is going to be... Every adult is at least 2 arshins, or probably something. and then 12 Roshoks. That total is about 2 meters. Okay, that's better.
Well, what brings you here?
I heard about your man, Vasilisa. It's hard to lose loved ones. I know. However, I'm here for another reason. I need your help. Yesterday evening, at a get-together, I made a bet with the lads. They dared me to enter Banya at night.
Bathhouse with a wood stove.
I don't believe all this supernatural stuff you see. When you go to war, you see things you know. I entered this old Banya, the abandoned one, by the river. It was around midnight. I opened the door and saw a sort of blue light. And it was quiet.
His arm has a hand mark on it.
I reached into the stone. You know, to take a stone. They wouldn't call me chicken if I showed them proof later. Suddenly,
Yeah.
a hairy paw grabbed my left hand. Here, look, left a mark. That devil didn't let me go. All of a sudden, some female voice said, "Marry me." The hand was hot as fire, and then I just lost it, and it kept on asking. And she still held on to me, wouldn't let go, so I told her I would. Then she let me go. I ran as fast as I could.
Sounds like you need to stay away from the bathhouse.
Damn this demonic power. You're a knower. Help me, would you?
Nikolai visited the Banya at midnight, and something grabbed him. What might that be?
Now this I don't know. So... Rusalka.
The Banya is near a river,
I don't
so
know.
that was a Rusalka.
Harmful spirit of a drowned woman. As opposed to most evil spirits, they are very attractive and use their appearance to lure men into the depths.
No, there's a separate master with its own body, that's it. Or perhaps a mistress. That was a banyak.
Yeah.
Lord Almighty.
What'd she look like?
So its hand was hairy. What else did you notice?
I couldn't see anything. It was completely dark. The hand was black and hairy.
Stone from the stove.
What did you do with the stone?
Well, I took it with me. To prove to them I wasn't yellow. Didn't tell about the demon, though. Dropped it off at home later. I told my godmother, and she sent me here right away.
Ah, wise woman, your godmother.
All right, I won't leave you to the wolves.
Vasilisa, take a closer look at the demon. This banyak may have
Male
an aspen
spirit
seal
that
on her.
inhabits a banya.
Go to the old banya tonight, both of you. Talk to the demon and find out why she wants to marry you. You, Koля, use this balm on your left eye to see the demons.
Also, probably some sort of other balm on your burn.
Don't forget the stone, Koля.
I'll wait for you outside. Didn't think I'd be seeking help from no... I've always depended only on my military service. Well, it's quite a...
Hey, Vasya, they say you're a knower now. This may be of interest to you then. The other day we were gathering berries by Kajil Lake. By the way, I have brought you some.
Rubles.
It's near Zapolsk. Anyway, we came across this clearing with holes everywhere. The horror! So I thought you might want to go there. Who knows? Perhaps there are evil spirits.
doing? Okay, we've got 15. Could use... could use some rubles to get some more pages, but I think for the moment we're probably pretty good. And now have the ability to take companions on your travels. Each helper has a unique ability that you can make use of in battle. Presence or absence of certain helpers affects outcome of in-game events. Nikolai. Backhand. 5 damage. Forest Grove by our Izba, so we kind of have to go for that one.
You notice a black silhouette on the road. It appears to be shrouded in fog, and is hard to distinguish in the soft lighting of the night. The air is filled with a strange song, performed by the demon. You've never heard this melody before. A chill runs down your spine as you listen to the alien melody.
If we let him finish the song, is he going to kill us? Or something? Let's try it.
The devil continues his song. You listen, holding your breath and not moving.
Hey.
Soon, the melody stops, crashes against the tops of the fir trees, and dissolves in moonlit silence. You feel that perhaps now you understand demonkind somewhat better.
I'll take it.
Suddenly, a magic circle shimmers at the demon's feet. A moment later, another devil appears by his side.
No,
His
that's...
burning eyes are staring right at you.
This is fine. Summons more evil spirits because he is a singer. Okay. 3 damage to all. And oh, that's mine. Never mind. Deal 2 damage. Okay. So this turn we're pretty good. Just settle Orzai on this guy. And then guess we'll use Raba even though we don't really need it. I don't really like this very much. Rhoda. What is that? 2 to everybody? Oh, 6. Well, that's not very nice. Poison Claw. Man. Okay. Well, there's that. Let's see. Well versed. Alright, and... yeah, we're just going to use this one as well. And we'll go. No longer poisoned. Nope, nope, nope. Take that back. Do the damage here. Deals 3 each turn, ignoring. And then, Nava. Oops, no, can't do Nava. Rava. There we go. Rhoda. 2 damage to, sure, this guy here. 3 to all enemies. And yeah, we'll do that. See what happens. Oops. And we'll do Adam's head. What is this? Harvest? Wait a minute. Oh. Use him for this. Okay. Salmonida removes negative status gain 2. Once and Forever we saw earlier, and Babushka Mandalina, well versed, increases the number of orders in the book in the next round by 1 and gain 1 health. Go with that one. Level up. You're now in the skill section. Here you can unlock new magical abilities. You can visit this through the menu at any time. With each level, it's the I. Increase health, gain knowledge points, which are necessary to unlock new abilities. As you increase level, more and more demons will join your swarm. Naturally. Some abilities unlock automatically the moment you obtain a certain level. Right, auto learning level 5, level 19. Level 3, and Koldun's trick, allowing to change 1 card with a trump 1. Nope. Knowledge ability. Increase active slots for items by 1. Shop prices reduced by 10%. Increases the number of items that can be used per turn by 1. Visiting peasants bring 10 rubles more in gifts. Book handling. Draw an additional order page each turn. Draw an additional key page each turn. Page creation cost reduced. Chorts bring 5 rubles more on job completion. You can send 1 chort on a meaningless job. And chance of your chort completing the job well reduced by 50%. Confusing directives. Like it. So what do I want? Now I thought that I had the knowledge one in here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Short specialties and job types are visible. I think actually we want the send one on a meaningless job just to stop hurting people. And then some point later, yeah, we can just do that for the next one. I think we're doing okay. Alright. Nobody's idle. Good, good. Bonix. Bonix was a master of the bagnio in which he resided. He could help or protect a man, but often also scare or even kill him. It was important to perform rituals correctly and be careful not to violate any taboos. In various villages of Cheryonos Oyezd, it was forbidden to use the banya during the first or third heating or when drunk. A man could suffocate or burn himself to death, events that were considered to be the punishment of the bannock. A man could also fall into the hearth, constructed of rough-hewn stones, later constructed of brick. Sometimes banyas caught fire, so people built them far from their izba or even on a riverbank. Peasants often gave birth to children in banyas, so there was always a risk of a devil replacing their baby with an aspen log or a broom. Oh no. Oop. Okay. Herbs and healing restore +1. Okay. I think we're going to call it there. So. Okay. So I think we're gonna hope probably this is just gonna auto-save 0101 like 11 minutes ago. Hopefully that saved it. Oh well. We'll be back a bit later and see what happens with this game. Seems interesting. So we'll go and check out somebody for tonight. Let's go hang out with Solu tonight. Solu9 is a friend of ours from Psyche's chat. Hang out with a lot of cool people. Currently working on Final Fantasy Tactics. So we're going to go over and see Solu_9. Also known as Solution 9. Nobody calls him that. It's always Solu. So, hope you'll have a wonderful evening, a wonderful next, like 20 hours. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do cracking the GRE, do some more math stuff, and if anybody has any particular questions, let me know. So, I will see you all later. My name's Obi-Wan Pez. This is N Simplex Pachinko, and we'll see you next time.